Going on everyone, RJ here, just playing with some op amp ICs. I remember that when I first attempt to make a chip amplifier which is portable and also deliver more power, and I found on the internet the famous LM386 low power op amp IC, which is very good IC. When I first attempt to make that amplifier and using those diagrams which is available in internet, you can google them as well. So when I first attempt to make them, I have just failure, just lots of distortion, no sound, or even sometimes it just don't work. I don't know why, just because my lack of knowledge. But when I uh, realize that how it works and how can I make by my own and design them by myself, then I found that if you use here just a 0.1 microhertz polyester capacitor, you can get just a very clean output sound from it. And also you can find that in my cases LM386N which I'm using, you can found lots of LM36 ICs like LM36M, LM36N, or so on. And here is, you can see that LM36, the main chip IC diagram. Here is the gain, here is the another gain, the bypass pin plus volt. I recommend you to use 9 volt, because that will give you around 2 point something, 2.2 or 2.3 volt RMS output, which is very good. About 0.9 or 1 watt approximately not enough for you, that's enough. And here is the non-inverting input and inverting input. That is the ground and this is the output. In these cases I'm just use this. And also, if you do not use an potentiometer in the input stage, you just get lots of distortion coming out of from your just wire. I must recommend you to use a potentiometer in here, around 10k, just should do the work. And here is the 0.1 microfarad polyester capacitor, which will block the DC coming out of that amp, which is too much danger for your mobile or your MP3 device. And I set up the bypass pin through a capacitor to the ground, so that lots of things are filtered in that outside. And also don't forget to just use a 0.1 microfarad in the power sections. Here I am using because that will filter the voltages that your power supply can give. And lots of time that you realize that your power supply making some really harmonic distortions, which is not good for your speaker. That's why I recommend you to use a polyester capacitor in here, because that will filter them out. And use here a 1000 microfarad capacitor, which will just block the DCs coming out of that amp to the speaker, because you know that the speaker does not like DC voltages. And look, I have made it I have set up it in breadboard, and you can as well use them. And also I will recommend you to use 9 volt. In my cases I used 5 volt just for demonstration. And you can see that here is my breadboard section. And as well, I have to say that this capacitor, you can focus man, what are you doing? Focus man, just focus. Here just a resistor. Why I am doing this? Because this resistor is not the part of that amp. I use that because I have to just get over the pins of the plus volt rail. You can see that goes just plus volt supply through this plus volt rail which is there, and which is the my power sources, just a mobile charger, 5 volt mobile charger, you can see. And my audio source, I am using just my phone as a mp3 player. And here the I will also recommend you to use a capacitor that I do not mention in my diagram. Use a capacitor in here, just use a capacitor in here, that will give you extra power when you bumping basses, and your amp needs some power that do not delivered by your just power supply or your battery or something. I recommend you to use 470 microfarad capacitor in these power rails, that will give you your amp much higher current flow that does not distort your output stages. And here it is, my 470 microfarad capacitor. And this is the filter stage. Here is, you can see that this is the filter stage. And here I am adding this capacitor to filter the extra noises coming out of this just charger. And enough talking, let's just demo. Okay, I'm playing the song right now. Just focus, man. Focus. What are you doing? You can see that my volume is not turned too much, just in 6 or 5. And you can even watch the what makes difference. She said she what I'm missing. She said that she is diamond. She shine while she glisten. She said that I'm a star. Trying to reach me is a mission. All I gotta do is enter. It's not distortion. I'm telling you, that's my just microphone did not pick up. You can as well hear that noises coming. I seen her at the spot. She came up talking. Her and her brother friends. I noticed in my very clean output. She said, "Aren't you safe?" That is good for your external uses. Just use a mobile battery to power the amp, and you should ready to go. I have make a portable mini amplifier which is that supported this speaker, and here it is. I have made this is a just 4 ohm speaker, and I am using a old container of Asian paint or something like that. And that's it. That's the power switch, that is the volume control, that is the focus, man. Focus. What are you doing, man? My mobile camera is just came up. Here it is the my volume, and here it is the my input jack with just hanging around. And this is the charger portion, you can charge them out. And this is the light indicator. I will show you another video of this as well. That's it for now. I hope you guys just enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, then please leave a like and share if you want, and I will just make this video also. It's a very good, just portable. You wanna listen? You wanna hear it? Okay, I will just give you a demonstration. How is that sound like? Just my input jack goes over here. It is my audio source here, and just power the switch on, and it's just, you can hear. Basically, I'm trying to see you. Just listen to the, if you get it, like my mic. Just clean sound, nothing. Just ultra portable sound. You can hear that. It's just ultra portable. I will make a separate video about that as well, to let you guys know that how this is work. Okay, that's enough for this video. Okay, thanks for watching.